Hello everyone, welcome to another message. So let's see what is in store for you. I'm hearing the title, what we should look into, what we could pick. One was what you need to hear before December 10th or the next 24 hours. I think let's go with the next 24 hours. This is gonna happen within the next 24 hours. So I hope the lighting is good. I'm facing literally against the window because sometimes lighting during winter is a little bit atrocious. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups and then the High Priestess in reverse. Very interesting. So this means that you're finding freedom from the mystery, from feeling like you were walking very blindly, not trusting your intuition, not feeling like you were kind of like guided. You were just kind of like going with the flow, but not in like a cute way where it's just like, I'll see where this goes. It's more like I'm letting myself be pulled by the stream. That's kind of like the image, but you were a little bit scared. So I think like there might be some clarity coming in the next 24 hours that lets you know that no, you are actually on the right path. Do not worry, do not overthink too much. Something is very freeing in the next 24 hours. The Fool. New beginnings. It could be also like someone like letting you know about something that just makes you think like, oh, you know what? I actually needed to hear that. Yes, exactly, because, oh wow, we have the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so someone is gonna give you a little bit of a perspective shift. Maybe it's me, I don't know. But it's going to help you balance whatever worries you've had in your mind out. It's gonna help you feel very stable, I guess, because the Two of Pentacles, or like Pentacles in general, is earth energy, so very grounding, very stable. But it's just going to make like the worry side and the let's trust things side align with each other, where it's just like very balanced. I'm seeing like a scale in my mind. Two of Cups. Okay, could be a loved one, could be someone you have very high value. Could be around self-love for some of you. Could be about love in general, like something that makes it just click, where maybe you were fighting something, or I'm hearing 10 lovers. Okay, so this is definitely about like a specific person. Okay, so now we have clarity. Let me focus real quick. So you were waiting for like a specific communication from someone, and because it wasn't coming in, you felt kind of like stuck in a way. You were like, okay, you know what? So maybe you decided to move on, or someone else helped you decide to move on, and by you literally freeing that energy where you were like, you know what, I am so done waiting, that person came in. And they responded. They said why they've been not avoiding you, but kind of like avoiding like communication and confrontation. They were scared of their own feelings is what I'm hearing. Let me check what is at the bottom of the deck. They were scared of what you guys were building. It scared them. It felt too real is what I'm hearing. King of Cups and then the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. They were scared of like what was building. They didn't feel like emotionally ready or mature enough, because they see you and they're like, okay, this collective is someone that tends to work on themselves, tends to chase after goals or improvement and all those things. Meanwhile, I am a little bit kind of like stuck. I don't know in which direction I want to go. So you were mirroring a part of themselves that they wish they could embody, which felt very triggering. So they were like, I'm not worthy of this collective. And instead of like working on that, like this this includes me in this reading too. Instead of working on that, they decided to pull back. They decided to pull the "I'm not available right now" option, which we do not like. Let me ask 2 more cards and then we will move on to the Oracle deck, because this is getting juicy. I'm here like they're getting over it. I'm here like this is definitely their energy, where that SP is saying, I do not want this option or like this opportunity to be taken away from me before I actually put any work or effort into it. We have the 6 of Wands and then the Knight of Swords. Decisive action. Like literally in the original Tarot Rider White deck, the Knight of Swords literally is depicted as charging, like literally mid-battle, going for it. Very, very fast-paced energy, where it says not waiting around anymore. They processed enough. During that time where they have not been talking or like communicating at all, they were reflecting back. They were trying to work through whatever it is that they needed to work through. And it made like a lot of things click, and they were like, now's the time. I cannot delay this anymore. Let me see what the Oracle cards are saying. I'm contemplating if I should turn on the light, because it's very, very dark right now. Wrong one. I think that's better. Just hope like it does not give me too much. Oh. It was not, indeed not better. Let me choose the other one. Yes, okay, slightly better. The other one was literally above me and the shadows were not cute. But yeah, let's see. We have the Fairy Oracle deck, and they have usually quite opinions. Okay, spiritual teacher. I think it's spirituality in general. You could be someone that's very spiritual. You have a spiritual teacher, someone that you look up to, that can help you, give you some clarity. I feel like the bunnies here are very, very significant. I do not know the meaning of bunnies right now, but like Spirit is telling me for you to look after the bunnies, or like keep a watch out for like the bunnies. Could be someone's spirit guide, could be you've had a bunny, could be your favorite animal, could be like you kind of like looks or personality wise resemble a bunny. Also, didn't bunnies represent fertility too at one point in like, I don't know which religion or culture? So for those that are trying to get pregnant with their partner, that's a sign. We have vegetarian diet. So maybe you're someone that changed your diet, or it's just like asking you a little bit to do some adapting. There's some blackberries here. So blackberries are, I think, you can use them for the throat chakra, but also for the crown chakra. So make sure that your crown chakra and throat chakra is balanced. And third eye, actually all the 3 upper chakras are the ones that need to guide you here. So make sure that they are balanced, unblocked. Frequency sounds. But in your case, the most important one is the throat chakra, so you can express yourself. Daughter. Okay, so make sure that your inner child does not feel triggered during this waiting period, or when that person does come forward. It's all about working through those inner child wounds. So maybe you have some abandonment wounds, some self-worth issues. Those are gonna get triggered. You need to soothe them. EFT tapping, meditating, breath work, whatever is needed. Let's see, one more card and then I'll take the other deck. Okay, be yourself. I'm hearing like you've had a mask on a little bit, where you try to be more likable, and that kind of like is backfiring a little bit. Step into your authenticity, please. All right, let's see what the High Priestesses have to say. Okay, the first card to drop was connect with the water element, which is I love that. For like a love reading, there's nothing better. Emotions. You need to connect more with your emotions. What is going inside you? Do not just like feel overwhelmed by those feelings. Analyze them, work through them. Okay, we do not want them to be stuck in our bodies. What else do the High Priestesses have to say? It also says like your emotions are so out of balance. And wow, literally 11:11 on the timer. So you lost the path in front of you. Like you need to redirect your eyes on the path. So this to me means, and see, even like the red here was calling my attention before that, but the fact that it's popping up here too. So sacral chakra, your root chakra is also unbalanced. You need to make sure that it stays balanced. It's about like your stability and how grounded you feel. And by this card, it signifies more to me here that you took yourself out of the pedestal and put someone else temporarily on the pedestal, which is why this person kind of like stepped away, because there was too much energy focused on them. And the point here about like being magnetic is when you put yourself first, when you're constantly having yourself as the priority, which makes a huge difference. People might think, no, it probably isn't. Yes, it does. It does. When you care, when your first priority every day is you, that is felt. You bring the light of love back into the world. So nature could be like very important to you. Maybe it's also about like you needing to spend more time in nature. Maybe also having to tap into your gifts more. I'm hearing like a green thumb, like some of you really like taking care of plants, and that's something that you have been neglecting a little bit, like gardening and all that. Maybe I'm hearing like you should get like flowers, if possible, real flowers. If not, do it like me and have a fake bouquet here. Still pretty, still makes me like, wow, I'm prioritizing myself. But real flowers are obviously better option, but you know, they don't last as long usually, unless you know how to take care of them. But I'm here like get back into gardening, getting flowers. It's a way you can prioritize yourself again. Like, what do you wish someone else would spoil you? Start with yourself. Set those boundaries for yourself, those expectations, those standards. Literally give yourself the love that you want before you receive it. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let this be like this. A bunny. Drop a bunny comment in the comment section if you reach the end of this video, to help push this video more into the algorithm, so the people that need to hear this message can see it. And thank you so much for listening. I hope it gave you some clarity. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.